I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. Don't want a doll, no dinky tinker toy. I want a hippopotamus.
The views expressed on the following broadcasts do not necessarily reflect those of KHLT, Take 12 Radio, or our affiliates. The opinions on this show should not be considered as medical, psychological, or professional advice and are those of the host, co-host, and guest. Take 12 Radio and KHLT Recovery Broadcasting are not affiliated with any particular 12-step fellowship.
Are you ready?
And I'm drinking it black too.
Golly, you're cute this morning. Sweeter than a morning snack. Guess who would like some brew and make that coffee black? Welcome, everyone, to December, of course, about the middle of December, to the Take 12 Recovery Radio Show with Tony J.
Good morning.
The Bopper.
Hey.
And Marv.
Howdy.
And me, the Monty Man. Got on some roots this morning. I'm snazzy as a Cadillac. I'm up, so grab your cup, and let's have coffee. Lots of coffee.
Shots of coffee, pots of coffee.
Lots of coffee.
Make that coffee black.
Well, happy holidays, everybody, and Merry Christmas and all that kind of stuff. And here we are. Here we are. So Tony's here, Bruce is here, Marv's here, I am here, Nala, the studio dog, is here. Christy is out running around in the cold somewhere. Nala has dirty paws. He has muddy paws.
Yeah.
Nala kept us up all night last night.
Why?
Kept wanting to go outside. So Marcy comes in this morning and goes, Nala, are you asleep? You asleep, Nala? How do you like me woke up, Nala?
I would have done the same thing.
A little resentment against the puppy there?
Oh, I would have too.
Yeah.
Screw that. Now you're asleep. I'm going to wake you up.
So,
I do that to my cats when they do it to me. I'm like,
so I have to apologize. Last week I said we had no sponsors other than Roger McDermott. What I meant was we had no corporate sponsors. We do have some people that send in, what they can on occasion.
You said that too last week. Too.
I did?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm losing it. But I just want to thank these guys, Donald and Kurt, and I can't think of everybody, but there are a handful of folks that send in what they can when they can, and we really, really appreciate that very, very much. And there we go. So why are we calling Bruce the Big Bopper today?
Oh, because they always go bop, 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 bop. But nobody hears that.
Come on, Bruce.
That's why I was surprised you didn't say bop, 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 bop when we started.
Well, he caught me off guard.
Oh.
I just can't do that.
You have to, like, flow
That's
into
kind
it.
of like special.
So Marv bought a truck. Marv bought for him a new
Is
truck.
that the blue truck?
Man,
Is that the blue
I
one?
don't want to talk about it.
He doesn't want to talk about it. But we do.
Why? Yeah. Is that yours? Ooh,
Yeah,
one outside?
It looks
Yes.
good. It looks
It's
good on
nice.
him.
I thought Colin was home for a second.
No.
Oh, okay.
Colin would know what to do with that thing.
I know.
It looks good on him, though.
It looks nice.
Big blue.
It's a lot of truck.
It's a lot of truck. Yeah, you could haul our house away on that thing.
Now I have a friend that has a truck.
Yeah.
So now that I have a friend that has a truck, let's use it.
That is so true. That is so true. Because when I had my truck, everybody called me. Now nobody calls me for anything. I'm like, really?
Yeah, you have
So
a lot.
just
You
hang
have
up-
a lot of friends when you have a
Right, a truck.
big truck.
I have a mini truck. I can.
Oh, that's right.
I can put a sandbag in the back.
Those trucks are cute, though. I like.
It's a
them.
cute little truck.
I had an old '94 Ford, whatever. It was a big, huge thing. Like you could fit 50,000 of me in it. That's how big it was.
Turn your mic so it's facing you
sorry.
more. There you go. Yeah.
It was huge.
So zippity doo dah. There you go. So I went to a very interesting church last week, Marv, in Junction City, and I thought about you.
Oh, did you go to the one at the livestock?
The Cowboy Church.
Yeah.
The Cowboy Church.
Yeah, I've been there.
Have you?
Yeah.
I had a gas. I thought it was just awesome.
Wait, a cowboy church?
Yeah, in fact, it's called.
I want to go to a
it's
cowboy
called
church.
The Cowboy Church.
Yeah.
And they have their Sunday is actually on Tuesday.
Oh.
And
So Tuesday is church cowboy day? Is it church?
that's
for
their
cowboys?
church service. And they wear
I want to go.
they wear what they wear all week anyway. Their cowboy hats and plaids and boots and everything. And the worship team was amazing. They had like 2 banjos and 6 guitars and tambourines and, 12-year-old kid playing the drums, that kind of thing. And it was awesome. And when they first started out, 'cause we took the Teen Challenge guys there,
Oh,
and when it first started out, I was like, okay, because it was a little slow, on the music. And then the banjos started.
Oh!
And they sang this
I
song,
love the
Jimmy
banjo.
Got Saved. You ever heard Jimmy Got Saved, Marv?
it sounds familiar. Yeah.
It was kind of like this, Tony. Jimmy's been whoring around, drinking whiskey, smoking cigars, and
That is awesome.
pooping in the outhouse.
I want to go to cowboy church.
And then they go, but Jimmy's not the same. Jimmy fell on his knees and Jimmy got saved. Jimmy got saved. Jimmy got saved. And the tambourines are going, and I'm like, this is awesome.
Let's go to
I
cowboy
love
church.
it.
We need to take a field trip to cowboy church.
It was, and there was only probably 4 people there when it started, and then I turned around, and there was probably a good 50 people in there.
Well,
And I'm
because
like, whoa!
cowboys are fashionably late. Marv knows.
And then a bunch of Mennonites came, but they didn't they didn't really appreciate the music. So I was told, yeah, they come after that. They had their little bonnets on and stuff, but they came right after the worship, the cowboy worship was over, and they were just lovely people. And one of the students at the center, who's about my age, they helped sponsor him at Teen Challenge, and his whole family was there, and church family was there, and I mean, it was just a beautiful thing to see. It was just, I'm just starting to talk.
Oh, neat,
yeah, it was cool. I'm going back.
I'm going with you.
And the Pastor Tom, I think his name is, he goes, and by the way, there's miracles happening down at the Dairy Queen. The Dairy Queen in Junction City. The miracles happening down at the Dairy Queen. So everybody headed down to the Dairy Queen.
I want to go to Dairy Queen.
Bruce, it was awesome.
I won't.
You want to talk about pure, no-nonsense gospel. That was it. I loved it. Cowboy Church in Junction City. Everybody go.
Oh, it's in Oregon?
Yeah. No. She's so excited.
I'm going to church, cowboy church.
Just square dance yourself right into heaven, my sister. Yes, indeed.
I'd probably go further on.
But I thought of Marv. And I wondered. I thought, I'll bet you Marv's been here.
How far is Junction City?
Oh,
Straight
20
down
minutes?
Down the street.
Yeah.
It's right down the street.
I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
And there's miracles
I'm
happening.
going to cowboy church.
There's miracles happening at the Dairy Queen.
What time did they have that?
I think 7, or was it? I think it was 7.
In the morning?
No, in the evening.
Cowboys aren't up that early.
It was in the
Well,
evening.
no,
Tuesday night.
They are
Tuesday
up that
night.
early.
Tuesday night in Junction City at the Cowboy Church.
What time does it start? Don't tell me when it ends. That's too late.
I think it was 7.
7 that's like 1 minute church?
7 o'clock in the evening till like about 8:30.
Oh, I thought you said it ends at 7.
No. But I'll check. I'll double check. I may be wrong.
Cowboy church.
It may be 6:30. So we're gonna have fun today. This is a fun show today. We're gonna play some fun Christmas songs and just have fun. No heavy hitter stuff today.
Nothing about the Grinch or anything like that.
No trivia on the Grinch. We do got a little trivia though.
Yay! Is it about cowboy church?
No.
I want to hear more about. I'm going to cowboy church tomorrow.
It was great. I never seen so many 90-year-old people dancing in my life. These people are in shape. They are.
I can, yeah.
Yeah, but
You have to
the
be
thing
to be a
was,
cowboy.
every age range was
Look
there.
at Marv. He's amazing.
Every age range was there. Mm-hmm. There's only one thing missing:
Me.
the cows.
Oh, no. You bring the
We needed some cows. We did, but it was really interesting because they use modern technology. Like the mixing board they have is just blow your mind. It's like, I want that mixing board. I mean, it was just an amazing mixing board, and they use PowerPoint and all that, but they mix it with, and the building is pretty modern inside. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. So we're going to hear from Lifeline Connections, and then we'll be right back with some Take 12 trivia. Don't go away.
Lifeline Connections, providing a safe, confidential, and comfortable place for hope, help, and healing in the Pacific Northwest.
When I started receiving services at Lifeline Connections just over 6 years ago, I was so broken. I was homeless, I had a mental illness, and a substance use disorder. By being able to treat my mental illness first, I was able to gain the tools that I needed to overcome my mental illness and to treat my addiction. Lifeline Connections has given me the hope and healing that I needed to get my life back in order. Today, I am proud to say that I'm a success.
To speak with an addiction specialist, call 360-397-8246 or visit lifelineconnections.org.
And now, it's the Quiz of the Week.
That's right, everybody. It's time for Take 12 Radio's Quiz of the Week, sponsored by that recovery magazine, the 12-Step Gazette. Visit their website at 12stepgazette.com. Now, here's the Muncie Man.
Ho, 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 ho.
I like the jingle bells in there.
Yeah, the annoying jingle bells. I was just going to let them run through the whole trivia thing and just to be annoying, but okay. So history, Christmas history trivia questions or quiz this week. These may be a little challenging, but we'll see. And of course, if you get it wrong, you still get the fluff machine. But this week, in lieu of Christmas, if you get it right, you get a little Christmas bell there. All right.
That's cute.
What the heck was that? What was that?
I don't know. Turkeys.
Which of the following mythological characters is not generally considered as having provided basis for the modern Santa Claus? This one was not considered to having provided the basis for the modern Santa Claus. These are mythological creatures. Okay, 3 of these kind of have a connection. One of them does not. Hertha, Saturn, Odin, or Cronus.
I have no idea. I don't even know any of those.
I
don't know.
I didn't either until earlier this morning.
What was the first one?
Hertha, Saturn, Odin, or Cronus was not considered as part of the Santa Claus thing.
I'll just say Hertha because it sounds
Cronus.
fun.
Cronus? Bruce says Cronus. What do you think, Marv?
Saturn.
Saturn. Well,
because it does have
Bruce
Santa.
is actually correct.
Oh, man.
It was Cronus. Cronus.
You hear that? Could you do that again?
Yes, Bruce is actually correct.
Don't tell him though.
He called for a rerun.
Yeah, review the play.
That might be the only one that I get.
The Roman festival for Saturn was... I'm not even going to read it. It's too long. Okay, number 2. Which country issued the first Christmas stamp? The first Christmas stamp. Was it Australia, Brazil, or Canada?
A? I'll say Canada.
Canada? Oh, that's why you said A.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Australia, Brazil, or Canada issued the first Christmas stamp. Bruce, which one?
What was the first 2?
Australia, Brazil, or Canada?
Australia.
It's a C. I made a C sound.
Oh,
C
it's
thing.
Canada.
There you go. Bruce is correct.
Mark didn't even get the answer.
I know. But
I knew that. Hey, wait a minute. I did know that.
You did not. All right, Marv, this is your question for you.
Australia
This is for
you
you all by yourself. Are you ready?
Oh, no. I can't stand the pressure.
All by yourself.
This is right.
Poor Bruce. Although there are many theories as to where and why the practice originated, what country is generally credited with popularizing Christmas trees in the home? Ooh. Was it Germany, France, or England?
Germany.
Marv is right.
Oh, Germany. I almost said Cowboy Church.
Cowboy Church. All right, and here's the last one for all of you. Who is generally credited with bringing the modern image of Santa Claus back to Europe and elsewhere? Was it Clement Clark Moore, Thomas Nast, or U.S. soldiers during World War II?
I don't know.
Bringing Santa Claus back to Europe and elsewhere.
What do you mean back to Europe?
Bringing the whole idea of Santa from the United States back to Europe.
Oh.
I'm going to go with the soldiers.
Soldiers?
Me too.
Yeah? What do you think, Marv?
Well, I can't remember the first two you said.
So you're going to go with the soldiers? Well, you guys would be right. It would be the U.S. soldiers.
See, now that's cool. My friend Craig.
I really don't know where that's coming from.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh.
We got elves in the computer system.
We got a hacker or something?
We must. All right, so...
That even makes it better.
That does it for Take 12 Radio for this week. All right. So in the spirit of fun, I thought we'd just have some fun this week. So the first fun the topic of the show is Christmas humor. Mm-hmm. That's the topic. And the first song that we're going to do, we've 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5, everyone. So you're going to have 5 fun songs. And we'll chat a little bit in between the songs. The first one is the Bob Rivers Group. And this is called the Chimney Song. Ever heard of the Chimney Song?
Is it where Santa gets stuck? Stan.
Well, let's listen and find out.
There's something stuck up in the chimney and I don't know what it is. I just been there all night long. Well, I waited up for Santa all Christmas night, but he never came and it don't seem right that there's something in the chimney and it doesn't make a sound, but I wish you a Merry Christmas.
So we're stuck up there all night long, right? All night long.
There's something stuck up in the chimney and I don't know what it is, but it's been there all week long.
All week
well,
long.
The dog keeps barking up the chimney flue and we don't know what we're gonna do, 'cause there's something in the chimney and it doesn't move around and it's been a week since Christmas.
So we got a day, a week.
There's something stuck up in the chimney and I don't know what it is, but it's been there all month long. Well, it's jammed up tight above the fireplace. Now the house smells funny, such a big disgrace that there's something in the chimney and it doesn't talk at all, and it's been there since last Christmas.
The house is beginning to stink.
There's something stuck up in the chimney and I don't know what it is, but it's been there all year long. I'll be waiting up for Santa like I did last year, but my brother says he's already here. And he's stuck up in the chimney and he doesn't say a word, and I'll be there every Christmas. And we'll have him every Christmas.
That's right.
Until he dies.
Oh. Yes.
Now,
Chimney Song.
what is so humorous about that?
Stupid.
Watching you be fully disgusted by the whole thing. That's what's humorous.
I'm already feeling sorry. I mean, really.
For what?
I'm getting
For
cramps
Santa.
in my leg. Yeah, you bet.
About what?
To being stuck in there.
Oh.
Being stuck in the chimney.
How did he not peer? See, I have a theory about that though.
Yeah.
I think he had to, because you know the song "Mama's Kissing Santa Claus." I think
Right.
Santa had like leave and he did it wrong. That's why he got stuck up in the chimney.
Oh, because that really wasn't Dad. That was another.
That was not Daddy.
That was not Daddy.
No, it wasn't.
So he got stuck in the chimney because God was getting him, right? Yeah, you betcha. Mm-hmm.
Where's that look?
Nobody even fed the guy.
Nobody fed the guy.
Yeah, and he didn't pee or poop.
Well, I don't know.
How do
He
you
may
know?
have.
I'm grinning, but I don't know why.
After a while, you're right though, Monty. It would smell horrid.
Yes, it would.
The dude would be dead.
Oh my goodness sakes. there is a movie out that it's a horror movie, but it's also really funny. It's called Crocus. I think it's Crocus or Croncus or something like that. And it's about Santa, but it's the evil side.
Ooh.
And it is hilarious. The beginning of this movie is absolutely hilarious. But it's about the evil side of Santa, and he's like this giant troll-like evil thing that eats people, and but it is really funny. It is really funny. If you haven't seen it, you must see it.
I just got an instant headache.
Did you really?
Trying to think about that. That Santa has
Crocus, Crocus,
it has a bad
Krampus,
side to it.
Krampus, Crumpets, tea. I don't know. All right, so all of you former stoners out there will appreciate this next bit,
and the ones that aren't former.
Yeah, and the ones that aren't former stoners will appreciate it too. However, those of you that partook in the whole stony era, like the late 60s and early 70s particularly.
Oh, no, it's still going on.
Well, yeah, but I mean, this was like the height of the...
Oh, okay.
You know, will particularly appreciate...
Stony song.
This little thing called Santa Claus and His Old Lady. I hope this is.
The camera really should be on so they can see Bruce's face. You know.
I know. So we apologize. No camera today. I was running late today, listeners, and so all watchers have become listeners. So we don't have a camera this week, but we will next week for our Christmas show. But and we're gonna have more fun stuff for Christmas for our Christmas show. By the way, there is just an endless amount of these.
Are we going to get presents?
Maybe. Well, now that you
How
asked,
can we? Santa's stuck in the chimney.
Point well taken.
Oh my goodness,
we're in trouble. We're in trouble here.
That was a good one.
We would send Tony to get him out.
No, I'm going to Cowboy Church tomorrow.
Wait, church.
I'll too busy at the Cowboy Church.
Yeah, you better wait till Sunday.
I won't be there tomorrow night at the Cowboy Church.
It's probably better that way. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I could find my new future husband at Cowboy Church.
you could.
Yes.
Yeah, your future ex-husband.
No.
Oh.
You don't,
All right.
Tony, you don't know if they're a cowboy till you see them ride. So be careful.
First thought, bad thought. First thought, bad thought. I don't want to.
Oh,
Don't answer, Tony.
No, not going there. Okay.
A horse.
All right. Here's the
God,
here's the iconic Cheech and Chong doing Santa Claus and His Old Lady. Hold on to your hats.
Hey, man, come over here, man. I need some help, man.
Yeah, man, I can dig that. Like, what are you doing, man?
I'm trying to write a song about Santa Claus, man, but it's not coming
About
out.
who, man?
About Santa Claus, man. You know Santa Claus, man?
Oh, yeah, man. I played with those dudes, man.
What?
Yeah, last year at the Fillmore, man. Me and the bass player sat in, man.
Oh, hey, man, you think Santa Claus is a groove, huh? No, it's not a groove, man.
Would they break up, man?
Oh, no, man, it's one guy, man. You know, he had a red suit on, man, with black patent leather shoes. You know the guy, man?
Oh, yeah. He's with Motown, ain't he?
No, man.
Yeah, I
he's
played
not
with that dude, too, man.
No,
yeah, he's a good singer, man.
No, hold on, man. He's not with Motown, man.
Well, then he's with Buddha, man.
Oh, man, you don't know who Santa Claus is, man.
Yeah, well, I'm not from here, man. Like, I'm from Pittsburgh, man. I don't know too many local dudes.
Oh, I see. Well, hey, man, sit back and relax, and I'll tell you the story about Santa Claus, man. Listen, once upon a time, about 5 years ago, there was this groovy dude, and his name was Santa Claus, you know? And he used to live over in the projects with his old lady. And they had a pretty good thing together because his old lady was really fine and she could cook and all that stuff like that. You know, like she made the best brownies in town, man. Oh, I could remember them now, man. I could eat one of them, man.
Wow, did you know these people, man?
Oh, yeah, man. They used to live next door to me, you know, until they got kicked out, man.
What, they got kicked out of the projects, man?
Yeah, you know what happened, man? They used to live with all these midgets, you know? And the midgets used to make a lot of noise, you know, like pounding and hammering and pounding all night, man. Wow.
Typical freaks,
Oh,
man.
yeah, man. They were really freaks, man. As a matter of fact, they all moved up north together, you know?
Oh, they have to go get their head together, man.
Yeah, get their head together, man. And they started a commune, you know? It was called the Santa Claus and His Old Lady commune. It was a real famous one up there, man. And they used to sit around and groove all the time, you know?
Oh, yeah?
Really good time, man.
Hey, that sounds heavy.
Eat the brownies, man. They drink the tea, man. And what they did most of the time, though, was make a lot of goodies, you know? And they had everything they needed. They only needed to come into town maybe once a year or something like that.
Pick up the welfare check and the food stamp.
Yeah. No. What they did, man, is once a year, when they made all the goodies, you know, they used to put them in a big chopping bag, and then they used to take the chopping bag and deliver them to all the boys and girls all the way around the world,
Hey,
man.
well, that's it, man.
Yeah,
that sounds real nice.
Oh, yeah, they were really nice people, man. And so much class, man. They had so much class, you know, like even take the way they used to deliver the toys, you know. It's like Santa Claus used to have this really sharp short, man, you know. It was lowered to the ground, had twice pipes, candy apple red, and button tuck. Ooh, clean.
Yeah, that sounds like a hip snowmobile, man.
No, it wasn't a snowmobile. It was a sled, you know. One of those big sleds, you know. And he used to have it pulled by some reindeers, you know, like reindeers.
Some what, man?
Some reindeers, you know. He used to hook them onto the sled, and then he used to stand up inside the sled and hold onto the reins, and then call out their names, like, on Donner, on Blitzen, on Chewy, on Tavo, come on, Beto. And then the reindeers used to take off into the sky and fly across the sky, man.
Wow, man, that's far out, man.
Yeah, and then when they flied across the sky, they used to come down to places like Chicago, L.A., Nueva York, and Pacoima, and all those places, you know, and then land on top of people's roofs, and then old Santa Claus would make himself real small, you know, like a real small guy, and he'd come down the chimney, and then he would give you all the stuff that he made, man. And dig this, man, he did it all in one night, man.
Hey, just a minute, man. Now, how'd he do that, man?
Oh, well, man, he took the freeway. How else, man?
No, man. No, man. How did he do all that other stuff, man? Like, how'd he make himself small, man? And how'd he get the reindeer off the ground, man?
Oh, well, man, he had some magic dust, man.
Some magic dust?
Yeah, magic dust. You know, he used to give a little bit to the reindeer, a little bit to Santa Claus, a little bit more for Santa Claus, a little bit more.
And this would get the reindeer off, man?
Oh, got him off, man. Are you kidding, man? They flew all the way around the world, man.
Hey, that's far out, man. Hey, how come I've never met this dude, man?
Oh, man, he doesn't do that bit anymore, man. It got too dangerous, man.
Yeah, I can dig that, man, because that's a dangerous bit, man.
Yeah, let me tell you, it sure was, man. Like, just 2 years ago, man, he got stopped at the border, you know, and they took him into another room and took off his clothes, man, and searched him and searched his bag of goodies, man. And then when he was leaving, man, he was flying through the air, somebody took a shot at his reindeer, you know?
Oh, that's a drag.
Yeah, it really was, man. And then, man, he went down south, man, and they tried to cut off his hair and his beard, man. And all the time he was getting stopped and pulled over and asked for his ID, man. Just everywhere he went, he ran into too much recession, man.
No, man, you mean he ran into too much repression, man.
Repression, recession, man. It's all the same thing, man.
Yeah, man. Like, it's a drag, man, because we could sure use a dude like that right now.
You know, oh, well, he still comes around, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but he comes in disguises now.
Oh, he went underground.
Yeah, underground, man.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Yeah, but you want to see his disguise, man. Nobody would ever know it was him, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's got a job in front of the department store, ringing this bell and playing this tambourine next to this black pot, you know?
Oh, I seen the dude.
Yeah,
man.
you know who I'm talking about,
man.
Yeah.
I played with that cat last year, man.
What?
Yeah, we played in front of a store, man. We made a lot of bread.
Oh, hey,
man.
wait a minute, man. Santa Claus is not a musician, man.
I'm hip, man. That cat didn't know any tunes, man.
Oh, hey, wait a minute, man. Oh, you're not into that at all, man.
No, I played with this dude.
Are you sure?
That's the best thing ever. That's better than Cowboy Church.
Cheech and Chong's Santa Claus and His Old Lady. I know it's funny. Funnier, them or Tony?
that was my era. I listened to it all the way through. I liked it.
Pull your mic closer to you there, bud.
I kind of liked
My face
it.
hurts.
So, Marv, what'd you think about that?
It just leaves me speechless. I don't know. Anything I might say would probably not count for much. Man.
Oh, my.
Hey, man.
You know what would be better? If they played that in Cowboy Church with the Amish people there.
Oh, my God. Yeah, they would.
They'd leave.
We'd ruin them is what we would do.
That's amazing.
Oh, my goodness.
I need that song as my ringtone.
All right, so
all they have to do is just be themselves.
There was some interesting background music, though.
There
was.
Yeah. I kind of like that.
Oh my God, I'm
brother.
hot.
Tommy Chong.
You haven't quit laughing for.
This is the best show ever.
Cheech Marin? Is that his full name? Cheech Marin? Tommy Chong. Tommy Chong is still doing a lot of marijuana stuff. Cheech.
He was on Dancing with the Stars 2 seasons ago.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah.
Cheech does a lot of cop shows. I mean, he did...
Cop shows?
Yeah, he did. He was the sidekick for, what's that one? Miami Vice. He was in that. He was, what's his name, sidekick. He's been a detective.
That'd be a cool detective show.
He's done a lot of law enforcement.
It was hard for him.
Well, you would think.
To do that.
Right?
My word. Anyway, so there now one of my favorite characters.
Keeping the stash under the seat of a cop car.
that's difficult.
Yeah,
Especially with the canine. They had a canine. They'd have to use a peanut butter.
Yeah, they keep looking for him. Yeah.
One of my favorite characters of all time is actually an animated soul.
Santa?
No. Porky Pig.
Oh,
Porky Pig. I love Porky Pig.
I totally forgot about Porky
I think
Pig.
Porky Pig is one of the most awesome characters that was ever created. And so here for your listening pleasure is Porky Pig.
Shut up, he made a song.
He did.
Oh my God.
And during this song that Porky's singing, there's an annoying fly that keeps bothering him, and you'll hear the fly. But this is Porky Pig singing Blue Christmas.
Ooh.
Blue, 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 blue.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. It feels so blue. It just thinking about you. It'll decorations of red on a green Christmas tree. It won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas white, but I'll have a blue Christmas.
Here's the annoying fly.
Oh, baby, I'll miss you. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas white, but I'll have a blue Christmas.
That was amazing. Screw the song. I thought it was somebody here, so I kept looking at y'all. I'm like, who is laughing?
You?
I know.
Oh my goodness.
That was cool.
That was cool.
Good old Porky.
I thought he did a wonderful job.
Did a wonderful job.
It's gonna. I'm not saying that.
Don't you wish you could do that?
That through a whole song, yeah.
Oh
my goodness.
That is a trip.
Good old Porky Pig. Now, I will tell you that the man, I don't know the name of the man that does the voice, but Porky Pig wasn't always very childlike. There are some recordings of Porky Pig doing some FM versions of things, which I will not play on this station. But I'm sure Tony would never stop laughing if she heard it.
What was his girlfriend's name?
Petunia.
Yeah.
Was it Petunia?
Yeah, he used to have those
Wow,
vitamins,
you're
those
good.
Lindy Street vitamins, and they would have the names on the back.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So Porky Pig had some pills, did he?
He had a girlfriend.
And a girlfriend with pills. Wow. I didn't. So they had Porky Pig and Petunia vitamins? Like
It was like Looney Tunes
And
or
he had a-
whatever.
he had a-
Warner Brothers.
He had
you
a
know?
friend that had a bald head. And he goes, I'll be
I'll be the Tasmanian devil. That's kind of like
What
me.
was Elmer Fudd?
Fudd.
Elmer Fudd, yeah. Gee.
I felt so bad for Elmer Fudd. He never got anything.
That was
not even a girlfriend.
It was the rabbit, not the pig. It did Elmer under.
Yeah, Bugs, right?
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah. Bugsy Wugsy. Oh, my goodness. All right. So coming up next is a comedian that he goes back a bit, but he's one of my favorites. His name is Ray Stevens. And this is called Nightmare Before Christmas. You ready? Here we go.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and I'd gone to bed late. Lord only knows how much fruitcake I ate. Christmas Eve, I dreamed that Santa was arrested. Yeah, they handcuffed him and they hauled him off to jail. Christmas Eve, I dreamed that Santa was arrested. For crimes so bad, they held him without bail. Cruelty to reindeer was the first charge that they read. We got there just in time, Your Honor. He had 9 of them hitched to a heavy sled. And abuse is indicated. One's got a nose that's awfully red. And the prosecution had only just begun. OSHA closed his workshop down for safety violations. And there are product liability claims for every toy built since creation. We found out he hires only elves, and of course that's discrimination. He'll be put away for life before we're done. That sled is not airworthy. The FAA won't certify. He's over 60 with corrected vision, therefore he should not fly. Why, this could be the trial of the century. There's over 10 billion instances of unlawful entry. Christmas Eve, I dreamed that Santa was arrested. And not only for the things they claim he did. Christmas Eve, I dreamed that Santa was arrested for being a poor role model for kids. Why, just look at him there, Your Honor. He doesn't shave or cut his hair, and he's grossly overweight, and he only works 1 day a year. Now we all know he smokes tobacco, and there's fur on that suit he wears. We must protect our kids from men like this. Order in the court, said the judge. I've heard enough about his crimes. And clearly, this is a man who's out of step with modern times. But one of those houses he so often entered unlawfully was mine. And therefore, all charges are dismissed. Oh, I woke up to the sound of ho-ho-hoing. Reindeer hooves upon my roof, and it was snowing. And as I watched him fly away, it was good knowing that some things that are politically incorrect can still be right. So Merry Christmas to all, and to all a Merry Christmas Eve good night. It must have been the maraschino cherries.
Ray Stevens.
Yeah, he goes back a ways, doesn't he?
He does. And we're next week we're gonna hear more stuff from Ray Stevens. He's amazing. He has a Redneck Christmas, but he has tons and tons of comedic stuff.
I think he goes back as far as when I used to press records.
When you used to what?
Yeah, press records.
Press records. You know what a record press is?
Oh, where they make it? Yeah, I saw it on Mr. Rogers.
Did you have the? Did you?
I did.
Yeah, that would make sense.
He put the little tape into the picture. Wasn't it called picture? Yeah.
Yeah, the thing
and
that
then it would
showed
show
the-
how to make things.
So did you ever go into? You probably did, right? Those booths where you could actually make a record. You remember those, or was that before your time?
Oh no, we could do that, but I mean,
Yeah.
I used to make the actual photographs for people's songs.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, wow, that's a trip.
Yeah, I was back when I told you when I do Ricky Nelson and all them people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you know?
No.
And we've mentioned this on the air before, but Tony, did you know that Bruce chauffeured around Elvis Presley?
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Serious?
Yes.
You're one lucky dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
He was hiding him out.
Why? He was on the floor, curled up in a fetal position.
What?
Yeah, they were hiding him.
What? No,
Yeah.
Wait, tell me.
Tell the story. This is a great Christmas story.
I kept going to the radio recorders, and they had a big group of people around there, and so he parked a block away, and I just swung around the corner, picked him up, and when I pulled into the back, they didn't even pay attention to me because I'd been there a couple of times, and he jumped out and went in, and that was it. Went downstairs, and he did.
Really?
He did the recordings for Girls, Girls, Girls.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that trip?
That's a cool story.
Yeah.
Ricky Nelson, Bob Hope.
You met Bob Hope?
Oh, yeah.
I loved his stuff. I love Bob Hope, actually.
Yeah, I was involved with a thing he flew around a little airplane that he could land and drive it right off the airfield.
Oh.
It's called Nutribio. That was the product they were advertising.
Wow.
It was a trip, and some of the things that people got involved with.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
what do you think of Nightmare Before Christmas by Ray Stevens there, Marv?
Well, that's pretty good. I really liked it. And I kept thinking about that song he did in the Baptist church with the squirrel. Remember
Oh,
that?
yeah. Yeah.
Through that. Anyway.
Maybe we'll try to dig that one up.
He's a funny guy.
He is a really
But
funny guy.
Did you know, and I really hope my memory's serving me right, but did you know there's 2 Ray Stevens?
I vaguely remember something like that.
Yeah. Well, back in the day, on the Joey Bishop show, there was a group, and I believe it was Ray Stevens and the Checkmates.
The Checkmates, I like that.
That play a band.
Maybe that's who Bruce is thinking of.
And anyway, I run into him down at Lake Tahoe at the old where they filmed parts of Bonanza.
Oh wow!
And I kept telling my wife, I says, I recognize that guy, but I just can't think of where. And finally, I got up enough nerve to walk up and talk to him.
Yeah.
And that's who he was. I got his autograph. I go back to work. I'm all proud. I got this autograph of Ray Stevens, and nobody knew who he was.
Oh, what a trip!
Just deflated my ego. Right there.
We are ego-driven.
Yes, we are. Oh, wow.
That's a cool story, though.
That's a heck of a story. Raised him up and put him down.
I know. And you hit Elvis.
And I hit Elvis. Yeah.
I haven't even done anything that cool.
Oh, so we have one last song, but before we do it, though, Tony, how can they listen to the show?
Well, you can listen and download all of our shows by going to take12radio.com and clicking on the Listen Online button, or subscribe us on iTunes. You can also follow us on Podomatic and download our app for iOS or Android. So you have a choice. Becoming a member at Podomatic is free, and when you become a member of our Podomatic site, you can comment on the show, click on the like button, and we ask that every time you tune in that you click on the follow button. This helps with our demographics, and we can see who's enjoying the show. You can also visit us on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Monty Meyer for hundreds of archived shows. All these methods are available at take12radio.com.
And Bruce, how do they get a hold of us?
Hey, if you want to get a hold of us, and send us an email to tell us what you didn't like or liked about the show, we'd appreciate it. You can do that by clicking on to Take12Radio at Comcast.net. And please do that. We'd like to have your...
Yes, we would.
Attention to Big Bopper.
Attention to
And Marv, how can they get sheep and cows?
Go to Cowboy Church.
Cowboy Church.
Go to Cowboy Church.
Sales on Saturday and once a month horses on Sunday.
See, there you go.
All right. So our closing song, this is also by the Bob Rivers Group. I just love this song. This is entitled "The Restroom Said Gentlemen." Check it out.
The restroom door said gentlemen, so I just walked inside. I took 2 steps and realized I'd been taken for a ride. I heard high voices, turned and found the place was occupied by 2 nuns, 3 old ladies, and a nurse. What could be worse than 2 nuns, 3 old ladies, and a nurse? The restroom door said, gentlemen, it must have been a gag. As soon as I walked in there, I ran into some old hag. She sprayed me with a can of mace and smacked me with her bag. I could tell this just wouldn't be my day. What can I say? It just wasn't turning out to be my day. The restroom door said, gentlemen, and I would like to find the crummy little creep who had the nerve to switch the sign. 'Cause I've got 2 black eyes and 1 high heel up my behind. Now I can't sit with comfort and joy. Boy, oh boy, no, I'll never sit with comfort and joy.
I'm putting that as my ringtone. I'm putting it as my ringtone. That's the best song ever. That's better than Cowboy Church. I'm sorry. That was amazing. I love that. Play it again.
So just Google Bob Rivers, "The Restroom Said Gentlemen," and you'll find it.
I'm doing it right now.
Oh my goodness! All right, next week is our Christmas show.
Oh, this wasn't the Christmas
no,
show.
This was our.
I'm in the wrong studio.
This is the pre. We got much more coming for you next week.
There's a video to it too.
Oh yeah, there's a little video. All right, one more time, little Christmas bell for you. Thank everybody for tuning in, and until our next broadcast.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
This is the Monty Man along with Tony and the Bopper, Bruce, and Marv. And go visit the Cowboy Church in Junction City on Tuesday evenings. All right, we're wishing God's perfect serenity for all of you. Bye-bye now.
This has been a broadcast of Take 12 Recovery Radio and KHLT Recovery Broadcasting.
Oh, yeah! Make that coffee black!
Kitty, 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 kitty.